Welcome back to episode 2. Before we start, I did forget to mention in the first video, if you need any help with the Legends mod, wiki, I've got a spreadsheet for stats and stuff as well. Just check the description, you can find the Discord and all the details down there. Right, so getting back into it, we pretty much got ourselves handed a pretty unfortunate fight last time. And we are a little worse for wear. So we've really got to make sure we get back up to healthiness. And repair these pretty good weapons too. Slings can sell for pretty decent. 50 caps. Yeah, we should probably switch them out. At least on the front line. And I don't remember, but I don't think... Yeah, no, we didn't put anyone in dedication, so it doesn't really matter what they're wearing at the moment. You can wear it. You're already wearing something. And we'll give you that hat. Everyone in the back's got 30s. You guys are using crappy swords. You can always use better swords. And that's starting to look a little bit better for the moment. And we were heading to the city-states as far as I remember from last time. So we'll head south. And try and get things done that way. We do need tools. We are desperately out of tools. So what we might do is not repair these. Before the morning happens, we might just put a few things on... Yeah, you can't salvage those sorts of things, even though it says it. You can't salvage ammunition. Put a few of these crappier things on salvage to get a couple of extra tools just for us. Yeah, might as well. We'd normally sell these things, but getting cheap tools is kind of hard to come by sometimes. Yeah, I don't need that. And I don't know about these nomad slings. Let's get rid of the staff sling. And it's good to have a shield. Oops. Good to have a shield in reserve, so we'll do that. Set up everybody to pretty much... Yeah, we'll do the usual. Put everyone on workshop. Keep you two training, and do that. Oh, sweet. Ambition fulfilled. Someone likes us. We got a town happy. Gives us renown, makes everyone happy. That's a good thing. Where should we go next? 8 more contracts is not too bad. 12 men, not too bad. Selling and trading. I do like this one, but it just takes too long usually. Unless I get a good setup of going in between city-states and places that... Like, we've got 2 places on this map that we know sell dyes really well. So maybe later on we'll take that one if there's no good options. But I think because we're gaining a little bit of money, the best thing is the battle standard. It is quite a nice little power spike to give your brothers a good... Oh, nice. I keep getting interrupted. We're getting some nice events happening. Someone got a free injury heal. Sweet, 20% XP. As I was saying, sorry, the battle standard is a nice little power spike when you get into the game. Because you get a good polearm and eventually you can start building a banner. Which is actually one of the most important characters that you can have in your roster later on for a lot of fights. You can't ever fight ghosts without a banner. You can't ever fight... on the top of my head, I'm losing it. But a few other fights, it's desperate to have a banner to rally. We were checking here for any guys. No, we're not desperate. Free tools, come on. Oh, that's expensive. I know for a fact that city-states will have slightly cheaper tools than this, so we might just risk it and go for the city-state right away. Yeah, we'll just do that. City-states don't usually sell tools for like 200. Ooh. Hello. Yeah, we're pretty beat up. I don't want to fight, even if it is an easy fight. Kind of just want to be out of fights for a couple of days, or at least a day, I guess, in this. Save us the hassle of creating more injuries, more damage, and maybe losing somebody important. We're gonna make it before nightfall. Ah, the millisecond of unluckiness. Okay, well, we've got enough food for the moment, so we still can just camp out the night. Seeing as we don't really have anything much to salvage, we can put people on healing and try and get these injuries back up quicker than they should be. Yeah, that's right. I forgot you have to manually put them on. If you want to get... Oh, we're out of medicine. No? Oh. Why does it... Oh, it's the medicine that you're going to use. Ah, that tricked me. So what you can do is healing injuries happens over time slowly and slowly drains your medicine. But when you camp, you can speed that process up. So say I want... Well, these guys are pretty basic. Let's see. 40% damage inflicted. That's pretty much the most important one to get healed. Pretty expensive to put it up for 10. 10 medicine for 1 injury is a little dear, but 3 to 6 days, we can't have somebody sitting around with negative 40% damage inflicted. Fatigue recovery, 20 initiative, and action points is not the worst thing in the world. And they're pretty basic, but this one's very important. So what we can do, stack people on the healing, which will increase their health points, so that little plus sign will show you that they're missing actual hit points. So it'll increase the healing rate of that, as well as working on that 1 injury that we need to work on. Now, that's saying 37 hours, so I might just put someone on repairing, because we have a lot to repair. Yeah, we'll see how we go like that. Maybe something like that. Yeah. See how we go. The only main problem is we've got no tools. I stopped it too early. Camp a little bit longer. There we go. Couple extra hit points. Okay, come on, city state, don't prove me wrong. 244. Yeah, I mean, that's alright. Whatever gets us back moving. And selling for 517. There we go. Making a little bit of extra money along the way. Sweet, and we can now finish the quest that we just asked for $2,000. Unfortunately, we're going to spend $1,000 for that banner, but that still means we're in good money and can buy another 20 tools. It's definitely good to trade while you can as you're traveling around. 35 medical supplies is not too bad, but buying them for 360 is horrible. Should go about 200, or some lucky places can be under 200 if you're ever finding a good sale. Sales are always something to hunt for. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Taxidermist, which is the same thing as crafting in your tent, your camping, except usually you pay more here. But as I was mentioning before, that is a ton of crafting. You can make your own shields, your own nets, your own arrows, like the normal game. Sashes, antidotes, all the potions, tons of snake oil, but as I said before, you can't actually do snake oil without the alchemist. But in this one, I think maybe it's just the herbalist. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how they're going to do it. Let's see. It doesn't actually say it here, but the alchemist as a retinue character unlocks snake oil to be crafted. So if we had all these ingredients, it probably still wouldn't let us craft it. Make your own paints and your own foods, but as you can see for some of these, it tells you need a perk from the chef perk group, camp cooking, or other types of cooking. So with the dynamic perks, you have a chance of some random people learning, so that's a calm group. Barter, so you can learn barter perks. I don't think we have a guy that has the cooking perks. Things like butchers who are used to cooking, like certain classes like that, or maybe even the servant ones, will have a higher chance of having their base cooking perks and stuff. Some of them get lucky and have extra stash and fatigue, so pretty much there's anything's possible, but some certain classes just have a better chance of finding perks. Yeah, we're not rich enough. Let's see. How are we doing for tools? And we're actually mostly healed up. We might need a little more time. Hopefully one of these quests. We should start moving on. Caravan for 2 days. Yeah, that's a nice idea. Southern caravans, I do enjoy them. Hunt what terrorizes. Okay, that's always going to be a monster fight. And it doesn't give us an indication of what type of monster fight it is because there's nothing terrorizing the town. So my estimates, it's probably like snakes or hyenas. And with our current state, probably not a smart choice. But I am happy to take this caravan. Before we take the caravan, we should check to see if there's anything good to be hired. That is a cheap shepherd. With no stats. Okay, bye buddy. There's a miner. Miners are not too bad. Yeah, but you got no stats, buddy. Negative 10% damage in total. Yeah, oh well. Miners, the trick with miners is they usually have really good perks for hammer builds. So if you ever want to build a specific hammer brother, miners have a higher chance of just getting most of what you want. The only downside is with the stats of a miner, they usually have bad fatigue. For some weird reason. Yeah, bad fatigue, usually from like 77 and 90 is what I have on my stats sheet. So they're usually better for like two-handed hammers instead of people who swing all day. Pickpocket, expensive daily wage, but pickpockets are usually really good tanks. Oh my. Determined? Night vision's not super fancy. Okay, let's double check. If I want to build a tank, he needs to have shield mastery. This guy does not. So that means he'd be pretty useless to me. So it's always, this is such a good thing to have to check the perks. Because I normally, if I saw that 2 melee defense on someone like a pickpocket who has very good base melee defense, I would have just instantly hired him. But thank goodness I didn't, because he's only got weapon masteries in the tier 4, as you can see. And tier 5 is the other type of shield mastery you can get as well, and he doesn't even have that one. Because that just is such a sad thing to see. Pickpocket without shield mastery. Maybe next time we roll around we might find another good one. And nothing else good here. Okay, so we don't need to buy anything else because we're getting free food. We don't need to sell anything desperately. We could sell one nomad sling for full price. 60 bucks. And just in case we get another person who needs a sling, it's good to have a second nomad sling, because it is pretty high tier. Compared to like normal slings, it's definitely better. Do I need the axe? 25 to 40, 25 to 30. Yeah, we'll just sit on it. We'll sit on it. Let's go. Oh, sweet. I forgot. Ambition fulfilled. We get our battle standard. Lost 1,000 bucks, but everyone keeps getting even happier. Now, if we ever get a... Stop interrupting me. Okay. Fight well. Rally the perks. That means we need to start working on a banner. We do not have that yet, so let's wait. That gives you another item, which is the sash. So that is a very good ambition to get, but I don't think we can get it just yet. Employments in the southern states. It asks you, it doesn't say it in this, but I do remember it as you need to fill 5 contracts from city-states. And that sounds pretty easy, but it's hard because they don't give you contracts so often. Or at least easy ones. So I do like that one, but that takes a little bit longer. 12 men or 5 arenas, which also takes a while and is hard. I think we're just going to go with the 12 men. That might be the easier way to go. Right, as I was saying, they're happy. Cultist event might not screw us over if we do it during a caravan. And someone gets to wield the standard. Yep, there you go. Extra damage. You're pretty basic, but you can still do something better than a whip. Nice, a little bit of a power spike. That plus our conscripts means we shouldn't have to worry too much about anything attacking us. Speaking of that, that's enemy footprints. But they're too scared to attack us, which is nice. Nice to see. Okay, quick stopover. Anybody new? Yeah, but you're useless. Yes, cheap dies. Anytime we ever go somewhere else. The best part about these sort of things, compared to food, is they don't go away. They don't deteriorate. So yeah, I just spent 800 bucks, but that will eventually give us more money. So it is worth it in the long run. How far are we going? Not far. How's our food? 2 more days. So since there's cheap food here, 2 days no, 3 days no. 2 sets of grain for 7 days of lasting. By the time we finish the caravan, it'll help us. Okay, let's keep going. Lots of caravans happening. Lots of caravans. Oh, this is just a neutral event. Dang. Wish to have good events. And if that was the sacrifice, that would be amazing, because there's a tavern here. And if you hang around taverns, you can instantly boost the morale of people so they don't leave you. Because there's a very high chance people will just ditch as soon as you kill one of your friends. Like, most people would think, yeah, you murder your own guys, let's just run. That's just the sane way. But as cultists, we're not sane, and we don't ever plan on being planning on being sane. Oh, that's a pretty weak brigand. And there we go. Nice XP. 38. It's 38. 450 bucks is good. And checking if anyone's here. Militia are pretty good. If you're doing cultist runs, they're one of the sort of better melee type things to hire, but they do usually cost a bit. The daily wage isn't too bad. 11, and this fancy one's 11. But yeah, servants can't be converted, because for some reason they're too smart to be a cultist. I don't know why. But I think because... yeah, we'll take it. Servants can't ever be dumb either, so there's like... the only way to convert them is through the brain damage. But as I was saying at the early parts of this last episode, if you have one person extra in your party, the actual percentage is like a 15% chance of them being converted. When the sacrifice, sorry. 15% to have one person sacrifice. If you have 2 useless guys in your team, it's a 85% chance. And if you have 3 of them, it's a 100% chance it'll choose them instead of your guys. As long as they're the lowest levels of your party. Unfortunately, one of our weak persons is now level 3. So we might have to get rid of her and replace her eventually. Keeping level 1s in your back lineup to get sacrificed is always the better choice. Extra medicine sitting there. No, you don't need attack, you just need to survive. So, surviving, melee defense, resolve, and health. In case we ever get ambushed. It's just always nice to have. And if there's nothing good to choose in the first line, Pathfinder or Alert's good, because then they move quicker in the turn order. Sweet! Big late gamer, you got yourselves a level up. And you rolled a 1 again. Can you stop rolling 1 on defense? I need you to actually be viable. I don't want you to run out and just get whacked over the face. We're gonna go two-handed sword mastery. I don't have a two-handed sword just yet, but yeah, I'm gonna get it anyways. Because I don't want to get something else than accidentally run out of perks to get sword mastery, because there's a lot of things I want on that guy. Basic cult, give yourself some health. Attack and +1s. Sheesh. You guys can roll better than this, and you know it. I can give you barter. Backstabber. If I had nothing else to do, 1% barter is still nice. A couple extra gold coins whilst I have him alive in my party. But Backstabber is just a nice baby perk for guys that can't hit the side of a broadside of a barn. Right. Anything to buy and sell? Oh, that's technically money, but I can get more. How are we doing for food? 2 more days. Sheesh. That's dying in 1 day, 4 days, 5 days. Can buy cheap fresh fruit. That pushes us to a decent amount of food. And yeah, I'll buy the cheap meat as well. There's a very cheap pole hammer. Any cheap two-handed swords for my new guy? No. But that is a cheap warfork. Eh. Let's not spend what we don't need. It's probably the better rule of thumb. Still can't take quests from these guys, sadly. Oh, that's just for the fun of it. Whenever you take caravan missions to places, and they have, yep, called it. When they have, like, what is it, armorers and weaponsmiths and fletchers, they increase the chances of you finding famed items when you arrive. It's been in the vanilla game, it's in the mod as well. So just for the fun of it, looking at some really cool famed weapons. Famed dagger, famed one-handed flail? Yeesh, you don't use too many one-handed flails. Three-headed flails are better, or the two-handed ones I've heard are pretty good. Oh, that is awesome. Famed throwing weapons. Wish I could get my hands on those. Famed crossbow's pretty good too. 64% damage ignores armor. If only we were rolling in it, I'd totally buy those both. And really nice helmets as well. Yeah, we might as well just come back down. This little corner that we're working in is good. What's our next goal? We have one ranger, pretty much. We kind of want to find more brothers and a couple more ranged ones as we go along, whilst making some money. We have got some dyes. We know our dye supplier is here and here. So if we slowly make our way to our next dye supplier and go to the city-state again, whilst maybe picking up some people, because we need one more person to finish that ambition, which is actually pretty easy to finish. Yeah, we'll do that. Because that's what we want. Make a little bit of money along the way. Start pushing ourselves into better equipment, stronger brothers. And we got here before nightfall. Sweet. Ooh, is that what I think it is? Yep, public executions. Which is actually a weirdly enough good thing for coming into towns. I don't have the mod on at the moment that explains what these do. Because I don't think it works super well with Legends at the moment. I just want to make sure I don't break the game by adding too many extra mods on the side. But public execution gives you better food variety, as far as I remember. And I think it makes them, like, maybe 10% cheaper or 10% more expensive. Something like that. It's usually an effect on the food. 440 for dyes, but we only have 840 bucks. Nope. For the right price, we'll find it. Ah, necromancer somewhere to the east. That should be easy. No, we're still not going north. We still have that quest there. Okay, let's get 300 bucks. Let's go to the east. It's either down here or up here. We'll check up here first, because I don't think it's down there. Oh, if we climb the mountain. Aha! Lucky. Climbing the mountain gives you such a nice big radius. Oh, no! Oh, and it had to happen out here. Oh, in the middle of nowhere. We're not close enough to the tavern. Oh, and I didn't rename our weak guy. I didn't rename both of those weak guys that we kept in reserve. And this is why I shouldn't be forgetful. Now I have no clue who these guys are to kill. I'm sure I'm going to be able to slap myself if I kill the wrong person, but I'm pretty sure all the guys we care about are named. So these useless guys will probably be in the back. We'll go with the calm. Calm is angry, Belzo's angry, and our Slinger Thrower's angry. Yeah, we don't want him to run away. Because whenever they're super angry like that, they run from you and just ditch. They'll leave their stuff behind if you have it on beginner difficulty. If you're on a higher difficulty, they'll just give up. And, thank goodness... Oh, both options, yeah. So we had a 100% chance of choosing these guys, so I don't know why I was fretting. That's my own silliness. So this is sacrifice. This is, what do I call them? Sideline fodder. Because that's what they are to me. Oh, and I can't forget. Keep them on the sideline. They walk into battle, they'll be definite fodder, not just sideline fodder. Okay, so when people try and leave you, they have a chance, very high chance of leaving you on red, but they don't all leave you at once. So let's hope we roll the dice and have these two leave before he does. Because if he leaves, that's going to be very unfortunate. Now, there's a tavern there. There's no tavern here. And there's no tavern here. So the fastest way I can get is back here. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. That's the first one lost. And it rolled well for us. Quickly, 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 get back. Don't lose. Okay, we've gone almost all the way. We haven't lost another person. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, come on, to the city. Yes! Oh, we got there in time without losing him. Now we just have to roll. Yep, and now he's disgruntled. Sweet, we got on the first roll. Whenever you pay for the rounds of drinks, it's always a chance of getting different brothers. It's at least like 2 to 4 if nobody's been drinking. As it goes later on, it's lower and lower, so you have like 3-2. Sometimes you can get 0 rolls, so it rolls on nobody on your party because they've already drunk. But fortunately, we don't spend too much to keep him. And you live another day, bud. And you stay with us another day. We just want you converted. That's what we really want. Now, with all my fretting, I completely forgot. And didn't double check who got the bonuses. And didn't explain it either. When you do have the sacrifice event, it's not just killing a brother for no apparent reason. Because we're that crazy and kooky because we're cultists. We kill them to get bonuses. And the bonuses are these candles as a buff. So they're unique to cultist runs. No one else gets them. But when you sacrifice, you have a 50% chance for every single cultist. It's rolled individually. So 50% chance to get a level of candle. It's not the actual what it's called, the perk. It's just the zealot perk. But I like calling it candle because you just get more candles and you start becoming a kobold and collecting all your candles. So fortunately, our big guy that we really love got to level 2. It's extra resolve, no moral triggers on your allies dying, which is from level 1. And no morale triggers on losing hit points, which is level 2. So that means they'll never, ever, ever trigger a morale check. And even though at 102 morale, he probably will never trigger a morale check in his life. But it's still a nice thing. Especially no morale trigger on allies dying. That one's so good. Because if you have weak guys that you just want to kill off, no one gets upset if they die. Or sacrificed. As soon as they start being converted to cultists, they don't care if you get sacrificed. So these guys all got happy because of the sacrifice, and these guys got all upset. Unfortunately, our brand new newbies over here didn't even get level 1 from that. The only one who did was this guy. So we got a level 1, 2 level 2s, and 4 guys who missed out on a 50% chance roll. I'm telling you, a game of 50% is not a game you want to play. We still have to convert you, buddy. Now, to save money, should we keep this guy? Yeah. Let's roll once more. Oh, well, he didn't roll. Let's roll once more. There we go. That took 200 bucks to keep one guy. Okay, I'm not doing that next time. You weren't really worth it, bud. But now we have someone for the next sacrifice event. Now, Cultist event happens twice as often, so we still have... It's normally 21 days on a vanilla run. But on this mod, it allows it to happen twice as often, so I'm not sure if it's exactly 10.5 days or if it's 10 or 11. But I usually try and work my way around 10 to 11. Now, I will put it down on a little notepad on my side screen here, that we had our sacrifice event happen today, which was day 19. So then I know, if I ever want to see how far away I am from a tavern in the near future, which I was pretty far away from a tavern, but thank goodness that was a 33% chance of losing our good guy, and we didn't lose him. There's nothing else I really need. Food, we're doing okay. Because we lost 2 people. 2 less mouths to feed, eh? That's one way to solve your food problems. Okay. Are we fully healed up? Can we finally beat these noobs? Yeah, we'll take them. Oh, wait. I spoke too soon. We're drunk. Yeah, there's downsides to getting drunk. Who knew? Let's not fight them, even if it's babies. Even if it's babies. Yeah, everyone's got 39, 46 attack. Oh, that's your permanently collapsed lung. I forgot about that. Lung. But yeah, 52 attack. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a wet noodle fight, and I don't want to take injuries. It's good that they're scared of us. But yeah, so for the next 10 days, say up to like day 29-ish, we're practically safe from sacrifices, so I don't have to worry about a single thing. It's impossible. It's 100%, not practically, 100% impossible for us to worry about anything. Hopefully in that time we get our shepherd converted so we don't have to worry about him again. 4 days to the north, that's a lot of money. I really want to do that quest. But at the same time, yep, I really... Ooh, this is going to stretch us. We'll do it. I really want to go south. How are we doing for food? 4 days, that's stashed in 1 day. Gonna have to start selling off some of our crappier things. Buckler. I'm not gonna use that axe, sadly. Get rid of our 2 maces. That whip I should keep. Crappy bow. 48 crowns a day. 48 times 2 is 96. So we're at 93. I can get a little bit more from 48. How high can I go? We'll sell maybe an arrow. Yeah, that gets us to 98. And it'll probably easily take us 2 days to get down. Well, it won't take us 2 days. But maybe 2 payments, depending on how fast to go through the desert. Stop over here quickly. We got no money to hire anybody, but is there anyone fancy? No, not really. There's expensive people, but that's what happens. And the problem is, you usually find the good stuff when you got no money. 2 days to the north again. Can't anybody go south? Follow the tracks for 800 bucks. Okay, that's definitely gonna have raiders in it, which is a hard fight. And we're still drunk. Come on, guys. 50% chance of a hangover, too. Hangovers aren't too bad. It's only like a 10% decrease in all of your stats. But drunk being a 25% decrease is pretty heavy. Yeah. Thanks for running. You guys can kill them. 19 guys. Man, Southern States don't mess around. Conscripts, an officer, an assassin. And indebted. Indebted are, like, basically rabble. They don't do much. And we made it with 1 day's worth of pay. Sweet. But it's nighttime. Day northeast. Yes, that's sweet. 100 bucks to go back north and go for that quest. Drive off nomads at a location. For 1,000. That's even more expensive than the Brigands quest. That's too dangerous. When quests start getting too expensive early on in the game, it becomes very suspicious of them having bonus enemies, or, at worst case scenario, a necromancer. Because they're like, oh, drive off the nomads. Wow, you found them all dead and there's a necromancer. So kill the necromancer. And it's like, wow, no thank you. So, since we have to wait for nightfall, I mean for the morning to sell things, and everyone's healed up, we don't have anything to do with the workshop, do we? No. Should we just do training? Yeah, I guess just train everyone. Oh, actually free medical supplies. That's even better. Everyone who's not fancy. You're fancy and you're fancy. The people that we care about. We'll put you all on medical supplies. Hopefully 1.4 units per hour. It's better than nothing. And that's for free. Like, you don't have to have anything special with it. You just get, yep, 2 meds, 3 meds. It's dawn, wait a couple. There we go. 8 meds. And 20% XP for the next battle. For our thrower. Sweet. Those sort of little things to pass the time are very nice little additions to the mod, to the base game because of the mod. And it's nice just to have a little bit of increase. Good harvest. Now, this means food is super cheap. Oh, I forgot, we're selling. Sweet. Look at that. Tons of money again. Selling for 520. That's 120 a piece for everything, which is just walking a little bit of distance. So if you've never traded before, I highly recommend it, especially with the southern states. It doesn't work with everything though, so you got to be careful. Things like cheese and bread, they're a bit trickier if you go the food way to sell down here, because for some reason they make cheese in the desert and bread in the desert. Yeah, I don't know how cheese survives in a desert. Especially common in the colder regions of the north. That's even what the description says, so some people down here just must love their cheese. Okay, that's a slinger. Yeah. Manhunter for very cheap. But no stats. They have good base stats, so even if they roll bad on the stars, as a basic brother for 390, they're still good. So I'm not sure if I should just take her. Her? Him? I don't know. That face is interesting. But range, literally no good stats. And that's I'm not spending that kind of money. Sadly. Yeah, we can roll on a slinger. And we rolled nothing. Okay. It's better to check them out and not have them than to spend the full amount. We will take this delivery quest 100%. No thank you. I just gotta see, am I forgetting anything? I came down here to sell. We have a little bit of food. And here's the cool thing. 4s and 2s for eating foods in the oasis part of the desert is really nice. So if you ever wanted to do some camping and waste time or gathering like medicine and stuff by using the camp feature, try and camp on places like an oasis or grasslands and stuff where you don't waste as much food. Because if you camp in the desert, it will still count that as you eating tons of food. Nothing really changes the amount of crowns you spend on a person per day. But the food is definitely something to keep in the back of your mind. Because early on, it is quite actually a hard management if you can't keep on top of it. And if people don't eat, they leave you, and it's just really, really bad. And they'll leave you even if they're not, like, super dissatisfied. Like this, horrified by the sacrifice of Fredizend the Calm. Yeah, but you'll be fine, buddy. Eventually it goes back to normal. You'll be fine. 2 people have a hangover. We can start taking fights. Oh, did you guys catch those bandits? Yeah, it looks like they did. Oh, here's a fight. I think we should take it. As long as it's just bandits. Sheesh, they're a fast bunch. Don't ambush me in the middle of the night, please. It's pretty big footprints, too. Oh, It's nomads. Haha, I paused it just before. That was a lucky quick fingers. Nomad cutthroats and a slinger. I don't want to fight you on the steps. I want to fight you in the ground. So we'll move you out here. Come on, follow me. There. We'll take his. Yeah, fighting in the mountainous terrain, or even possible mountainous terrain. See, it didn't automatically do it for me again. But it did the trees automatic. Yeah, sometimes fighting with tons of elevation gets your brothers really screwed up in the beginning of the fight and gets them a bit separated. So, yeah. Not always the best. But I don't know why these guys chased me. They're wielding like crap. Then again, the last time I fought nomads, we got ourselves into a pretty rough fight. So I shouldn't speak before I start a fight again. Okay, let's move into it. This is a nice little line that we can try and create. Are we faster than them? Mostly. So if I put you here, and you two around this corner, that's not a bad place to be. Yeah, we'll do that. We can't get any free shots on people, but if we move up, we can get really nice. Elevation really helps you with your ranged characters, including gunners. When we get a gunner, you will see how amazing just getting one boost of elevation is. But for slingers, supposedly it's really good as well. But you get extra advantage by 10% to hit, and they have a 10% decrease to hit on every single level that you go up. And you get extra range. So normally it's 6 tiles, and if you can see there it says, more if shooting downhill. So gravity does help a little bit in this game. So 66 instead of 56s is nice. We'll hit someone with low armor. So I'm using a mod, which I probably didn't mention earlier, that helps you see what exactly the stats of your enemies are. If you want to know my mod list, I should probably put it in the description. I didn't do it last time. But yeah, I'm only using like 2 extra mods. Let's go. Enough talking. Banner. Nice. Let's put you on a spot. Does that block sight? Really? That's such a small boulder. Or, yeah, it's a small boulder. So should I put you here or here? Here's a better spot. Because then you can reach here, 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 here. You go here. Give you that spot instead. Yeah. See, shooting uphill, 5%. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, come and get me. Oh, and they're already starting to flank. Great. So I'll have to protect this little flank here. And because we have the high ground advantage, it shouldn't be too hard to protect. We'll put you on the corner and start flanking them. Sadly enough, not many came down the flank I wanted them to. Sheesh, they just don't do what you want, do they? 58, 73. Yeah, banner, nice damage. It's definitely an upgrade. Whoa, up the hill, man. Oof, you're not going to survive much longer, are you? Oh, that orc cleaver is doing work. Extra advantage to hit. We're outnumbered, but we're not outgunned. Where should we hit? Can't go over that boulder because of no sight. That's so annoying. Some things... Wow, all of these block sight, but for an example to show you... Sadly, I don't have an example to show you. But not every single blockable terrain blocks sight, so you can actually shoot and poke over them. But sadly, everything here is blockable. So these guys are defending, so should I push around here by hitting that? Yep, nice hit. Counter the sling? There's no other good shots. Yeah. Finish him. Dang it, so close. 2 body shots, though, gets him down to 11 health. 75? Come on, girl, let's do this. Good hit. Yeah, we're... Whoa. Sheesh, man. 75, 79. But who has the more armor? Yeah, let's go with you. Yeah, you got a headshot. Yep, broken. Nice. They're already starting to break a little bit. The more breaking, the better. Oh, if you got a headshot, that might have been close to killing him. 59? Yeah, I'll take it. He's not doing so well with his defenses, but he's got some health. And against that, he should be fine. He's already fleeing, so I actually should come back here. So since he's fleeing, he's free hits as he runs away. So I'll hit the guy who's not fleeing. That's usually the better tactic. So now both of them are fleeing instead of me just getting a free kill. Now, 56, 95. I love the 95. He's important to kill, but we should actually just try and break him by having his friends die. Oh, we're having our friends die. Sheesh, man. Okay, body shot, please. Nice. Nope, did a morale check. He still has 9 lives. Or is that the 9 lives that just rolled? I think that was. Also, I can't fire when in melee. That's really annoying. Let's just stab him. Okay, didn't work. Yep. After 9 lives, he died. Is he actually dead? Yep. Killed. If it says struck down, he's not dead and he's just going to take another injury. But we've lost someone. Oh, he's out of fatigue. But I have a dagger. 84. Nice. Oh, the Nomad Slinger is fleeing. 46, 72, 68, but he's fleeing, so let's go 72. He's still not fleeing. Come on, guys, fear me. 6% chance to go through the armor, 30% chance with... Oh, he's got shield wall. Oh, yeah, sure. 37? Cool. 95. Sweet. Fleeing, breaking. They're all running, and I only lost one guy. Can't speak too soon, though, because you never know. Let's go catch... But he's gonna run too. I kind of want his spear. Do I have anybody else who has a turn yet? Turn done, turn done. 4 turns for him, but he's gonna be helping here. So it's either I catch the slinger, or I catch him. I can do both. Oh, forgot about him. 65 to hit him, and he doesn't rout. Dang! That would have been good. Oh, and you stun the guy who whacks in 1 turn. Oh, he rallied. Sweet. Oh, and they just broke. Sweet. Now I can start working on this guy. Fast adaptation will eventually get me to hit him. Eventually. Let's move here. 8 turns, 3 turns, 7. Move into melee of the slinger. That'll be nice. 46. It's hard to do this in melee, because the reach weapons have a negative 15% when you hit them when they're right next to you, because they're a bit too wonky. So we're not in a good situation with this guy. But we hit a 37. And now that he's breaking, it's a 54 for the next hit. Headshot. Nice. We need him dead. And he's running. He's running. It's 88. Come on. Yes. Nice. Switch back to slings. No good shots, unfortunately. Nice. And 1 guy to go. Kinda don't want the basic, but unfortunately I will have to... Wow, missed an 82. Unfortunately I have to give some kills to the weaker guys. Yeah, there we go. We lost our basic cult, but everyone else gets a pretty good amount of XP. 300 for a big guy. Sweet. And 150 bucks. Layered armor. That's a nice fight. And we can start healing up and repairing a little bit on the way to go to get our big $1,000 caravan quest. Because I will be happy with $1,000 for just running a caravan. Oh wow, he rolled a 3. Yeah, sure. Keep you going. A little bit longer, man. Defenses aren't too amazing, but... How are my hats situation going? Not super fancy. But for a basic guy who wants to survive, I think now we should start working on dedication. By giving him that cultist hood, if you saw here, 10% of his resolve, so plus 5. Just by wearing a funny hat, he gets 5 defense in both range defense and melee defense. It's so good to have it on cultists. Basic cult again. Wow, he's actually getting a decent amount of defense. We might go the same route with this guy. Yeah. Let's give him a cultist hood and he starts getting a bit of defense, so whenever he gets pushed on... Actually, I should give him a shield. But I also need someone to have that in the back. Have the pitchfork. Oh, that was the problem, I forgot. The guy with the big fancy cleaver has the collapsed lung. That's why he was not doing so well. Oh, that's annoying. I should just give him a safe, I think. It's only 10 fatigue. So he can actually survive and do more damage without having to pull out his dagger. So does anybody else have good fatigue? Decent cult and basic cult kind of do. Our two-handers not going fatigue. I think we should just hold on to the weapon. Sadly. I don't think anyone can really use it efficiently at the moment. Decent cult, 2, 2, and 4 is not bad. You should keep in that backline and start doing some damage. Perks, forgot about that. 18 melee defense. 11. Wait a minute. Why don't I swap you to the front lines? Because that's 33 defense. That's nothing to shake a stick at. And if I give him dedication, that's 38 defense. Okay. Decent defense cultist. And this guy without lungs... Well, 15 fatigue per turn to hit is actually the better way to go. Sweet. Right, now our new layered armor, we'll take it apart that we just got. And see what we got out of it. Okay, what did we get? We got a 25 base, 30 attachment, 2 attachment, which is pretty lame with the 3rd tier, but, you know, 2 is 2. And a 30 for 3 as well. Really? 25 base? Do I have anything better? Yes, I have a 55 base. Sweet. So if we put all of those on the same one, it's now a 117 with 11 fatigue. That's a 145 for 15. Yeah, let's put it on our fancy guy here, the new one that we put a shield on. 117... That's pretty good. Wait, was this guy a 65? No, 55 base, yeah. You stay there with your 120. You have an 80, we'll give you an 88. Because we care about our ranged person, we don't want to lose him. We'll give him the little bit better armor. We'll give you a 25. And we'll give you a... Oh, he's already got a 25. Okay, so for our back line, they're always good. I like holding them with an extra set of clothing. So in case I sell all my used clothing, I have an extra pair in the back. So I'll give you... Actually, I'll give you a 40 cap. 50 cap to somebody not using dedication. Dedication. Not using dedication. Sweet. You get the 50 cap. Best guy has the 60 cap. Backline that... Oh, you're using dedication. See, that's the problem later on. You can't have everybody using dedication, because then they don't start using good hats. I'll give you 40 for you. 40 for him. That means we have a spare 40 and 30s I don't care about that much now. Everyone wearing daggers. Yep. So I'll give you a spare dagger, give you the spear that I really like. Yeah. Good shield to hold on to. Hold on to that. Back people are such good for stash. Especially if you're playing in ones that have low stash, some beginner starts. But fortunately we're doing okay for our stash. Okay, we're happy. We'll go and get our $1,000 quest, which I think came from here. Oh, whoops. I've got to finish this quest first. Getting ahead of myself. Get our free $100. Kinda lost track by going after those nomads. Nobody new? Not really. Taxidermists are too much effort for a cultist run. I mean, that's a poacher, but... I mean, we can try it. Oh, wow. Bow Mastery, Wind Reader, Double Strike. Oh, but there's no Duelist. I really care about Duelist. Fast Adaptation. There's no Recover. No Recover, no Duelist. Why did you roll so well on your stats, but roll so bad on everything else, man? Small Game. Small Game and Poacher's Arm is one of their special traits that most poachers have, which gives you a slight boost to bows, so they're just nice to have that, but if you don't have the big major ones that I will always take on an archer that uses throwing weapons, man. Oh, but triple range skill is so nice. 430 bucks for somebody I'm not going to use later on. That's sad. Check if your buddy's any good. He doesn't even have Duelist. Duelist is a hard perk to find sometimes. But wait a minute. Yeah, our guy's got Duelist. So we really lucked out on this guy. Oh, that's depressing. This guy at least has Recover, but he only has one range skill. And with poachers, they can roll a little bit low with their range skill sometimes. That's sad. So what you really need them to have the ability to get 2 stars in range or 3 stars in range for poachers. It's almost a necessary need for them. Because they sometimes can roll low, as I just said. I'm repeating myself. And that can really ruin a good poacher. We need any food? No, because we're going to take a really nice caravan quest. And we can, because we don't have to worry about sacrifice. This isn't good. Okay, so let's move on. And wipe the tears away because of missing a good chance of a poacher. Ugh. Depressing. Oh, wait. Oh, no. The quest expired. That sucks. We were gonna get like $1,000. That's an expensive brawler. 15 bucks a day. I'm not gonna even try him. He's gonna drain me of my money. We'll get this quick, easy quest to retrieve stuff. Quickly see if they've got anything else here. Expensive tools. Actually, we do need to start worrying about tools. Wait, one more quick second. I keep forgetting. How healed up are we? We're very healed up. And I forgot to give you a level. Why did I forget that? Decent cult. Okay, fine. Do we have another cultist hat? No, we don't. See, taking dedication there is good. But we don't have another cultist hood, so... No other abilities really pushes her over the line. So I might wait and give her... screw it. I'll give her dedication anyways. And what we'll do is we'll do a silly thing and get rid of the best hood on our two-hander and give her the 50. Because 60 down to 50 is not the worst thing in the world. And we'll have a look at... Wait, quickly. 32, 38, 26. Okay. So we care more about this one. So we'll give you the better hood, because you've got really good defense to start us off. Yeah, that's a good lineup for the moment. And we'll take this quest. Cry because we don't have the $1,000 quest. And yes! Woo! Oh, I was waiting so long for this to happen. Oh, I love this event so much. We got our convert. We have our late sling throw being a cultist. Oh, the basic cult converted him. Dang it. With this conversion quest, always take it. Even if you accidentally convert a cripple or somebody in your backline that you're using as fodder. Because you always have a good chance, not a good chance, 100% chance of giving 2 resolve to whoever's converting them. I didn't read who was converting them, but regardless, plus 2 resolve is just a permanent stat increase. It also makes them super happy. If you decline this event, the guy who's converting them gets super depressed. It's not really bad, but it's sad. But always take this conversion. And now he's no longer a shepherd, and we have a full lineup of cultists. Look at that. Awesome. Now, this is the best part about converting people to cultists. You will now notice he has extra perks. Unfortunately, he didn't roll very high, but he has a couple of new perks. He's got dedication. He's got all the bleeding perks, which come with cultists. For some reason, peaceful, but I don't know if he had that before. Whip perks and everything. Now, they might have changed it on this newer build, but usually he gets a few more, so we might see more cultists happening later. Which means, now that I think of it, that poacher with the 3 stars possibly could have been increased by being converted, but we're really banking that on a possibility that might not even happen. So it's always better to have them good from the get-go, and then when they convert, maybe get a bonus in 1 or 2 areas. I don't know if he had Nimble before, I think he did. But there's, yeah, conversion, just an amazing event. Great thing to happen, you always want it. And now, the next person we pick up will be the next good person we pick up will be the one we focus on trying to convert. And then we don't have to worry about this guy anymore. And he won't get upset for sacrifices. He'll get bonuses. Hopefully we get his candles up quick too. 64? Yep. Oh, well. Then no. Oh, that almost shot his own guy. Okay, that's an annoying weapon to fight against, because it has spear-like qualities, which gives him accuracy bonuses. So we gotta worry about that a little bit. Every other weapon here is not a threat. But I don't want them to flank me, so I think I just have to wait. Turn done, turn done. Let's just finish our turn. Because I kind of do want to push out to them maybe this side. But then I kind of just want them to push in. It's going to mean that he takes a lot of hits, so I put my shield up and I wait. There we go. We try and snipe. There's not that many good targets. But there is these 3. You've got literally no armor. I can kill you in 1 shot. 1 health. You lucky woman. Oh, and misses the 2nd shot. Okay, we'll just wait. Oh, that's a little scary. But he's a bit slow. 15 turns, 9 turns. If I go here... Yeah, that might be the better choice. Wait on you so you can hit something. Come on, closer. Sweet. You can tank the hits. 13 turns, 6 turns. 77. We don't like this guy. We want him down. And a stun. That is what we like to see. Wait with our pole arms. Oh, 73, man. I don't want to go here, because then they'll just instantly flank. So if I go here... and get a headshot, that's a decapitation, and they're all now slightly what's the word? Running. Slightly rallying. No, they're not. Oh, come on, bud. Nice. Broken ribs. Shields. Shields are annoying. Luckily, we have the flail still. 79, 76. He's already fleeing, so let's go for the guy who's not. Now he's fleeing. I don't have anyone else to hit, so I might as well just hit him. We need to move up to make sure when these guys flee. 12 turns. Yeah, I can move up. When they flee, it's just free shots that you don't actually waste action points to do. So these guys are fleeing, go for her. Pfft. Yep. Nice. Go here, then go here, so stop him from fleeing. They're already fleeing with a sword's good accuracy. Let's hit the guy who's got a shield. Wow. Did you really miss? A 64 and a 75. With fast adaptation. 71? Nice. Aha, see? Called it. They are flanking. Too late for your flank though, buds. When you're all leaving. Let's go for the 7D. 61? There we go. 56? Oh. Whoa! Sheesh. Rolls a 96.89 to miss a 75 and an 82. You are one lucky guy. Sweet. Move you down. Well, I might as well chase you. Let's move here. And they're all leaving. Sweet. I want you to get more kills, so let's poke ones that you are not next to. Nice. I want you to get kills too. Let's just go for the random shot. Okay. That guy really wants to escape. He just missed an 81. There it is. 81. Rolls a 95. Come on, man. The point of not letting them escape is not letting them escape. You've got one more chance before he runs off the board. There you go. Bit of XP. Nice easy fight. Good money. Good levels. Constantly improving, pushing our guys over the edge. Lung decent. Because you have crap stamina, maybe 1 point into... No, we'll keep giving him health. Oh, he's the faint guy. Dang. Okay, we'll put him into polearms. Just for the moment. Polearm mastery is good because it allows him to move 2 spaces and attack. Because polearms are a little clunky. Late sling throw. 4, 4, and 3. Nice. 10% accuracy with a firing range increased by 1. Yeah, that's good. So he's got 8 vision. And he can fire 6 tiles, but because the tooltip's updated, weapons don't ever have an update to what you're doing. It's the tooltips here for your skills. So he can now shoot 7 tiles, and he has 8 vision. So if we keep increasing his range of which he can shoot... I can't remember if there's a way to do that. I know this one does it. But there might be other ones. You have to make sure your vision is enough to be on top of your weapons distance. So fortunately, we have enough vision for that. I really want to give him recover soon, because in the middle of fights, if they take too long, he's doing 12 times 2, 24 fatigue a turn. He will out-fatigue himself and not be as efficient. So, eventually that recovery is going to have to happen. And tools, too. Sheesh. Nice. Oh, where do we go next? Is that a town? That is a town. It's in the middle of nowhere, next to a keep. I think our real main of work is this little corner, this stretch of land, and that one little town, which we haven't really pushed up north, because it's a long journey, and barbarians are a little bit of a pain in the ass at the moment. Not specifically because of the mod, but just in general, barbarians are a pain. Oh, that scared me. I thought they were attacking me. They're attacking peasants. In all honesty, if we're pretty much full health, why not just take another fight? Yeah. The more fights, especially in harder difficulties, you really have to keep on top of your fights. Nice. Because if you start falling behind in XP and all that, it's really hard to clamber back up and find easy fights. So we're just going to keep trying, because we're doing well, we're going to keep trying keep on top. I'm not talking good today. Keep on top of the fights. Try and push as many fights as we can that are good, whilst we have everyone healthy and not sacrificing anything like that. We'll move here and wait, so we get the surround bonus by moving a second person in. Oh wait, is it nighttime? Oh man, that means you're practically useless. Well, go for the shot anyways. Oh well. Move up 78. Nice. We'll move down. 70 to 75. 75 because he has the shield. We want to try and get rid of shield people that can get rid of shield people, and flails are very good for that. And he gets the stun. Definitely satisfying. If you're versing shield bros and non-shield enemies, killing the non-shield ones is usually easier. So you kind of want to get the numbers advantage. 77 and... Oh yeah, I didn't raise. He doesn't have a second attack because he moved. But you have the extra attack. Sweet. Yeah, clearing out things like that, they're instantly routed. You're just trying to pick the easy fights and stall the heavier ones. This is very true when it comes to things like unholds or any big monsters that are just a big unit, like lindworms and stuff. So since he's fleeing and running, there's no real point in killing him. Oh dear, man. You missed an 80%. But in that situation, if I was having hindsight 2020, if I killed the guy, it might have made them all run a little bit more, but, you know. That's not as important. There we go. That's a good morale check. She should have enough accuracy to... Okay, she's stunned. And how the heck did he get hit? Rolls a 30. No, that was for her. Rolls a 13. Misses an 85. This game really does push... Nice. The limits of what statistics are. Especially since my nighttime thrower just killed 2 people. You deserved that, buddy. And they've instantly all ran away. Sweet. Now we don't want them to run, we want the XP. Come on. Let's catch them. There we go. Okay, you move forward. Deal with that one. Or not. You can make up your own decisions in life, buddy. Can I catch him? Maybe not. $82, which means 77 has a higher chance of missing. So when they're running away, maybe the 82 will be a guaranteed. Oh, he rallies. You are a brave one, buddy. You are braver than most. We'll take you. Oh, come on. 70s, man. 70s. 80s. Fortunately, this is against rabble, not important enemies. 88. Oh, in important fights, if this happens, it really hurts. Especially on crucial moments. Oh, 77. Now, I think... Wait, why did he run that way? Oh, zones of control. There has been a bug, and it's still here, sadly. That some dead enemies have zone of control problems. Like, there's a zone of control there, and there's no enemies nearby. Oh, we've got to keep on top of that. That's really annoying. Because you really don't want to do this, do you, buddy? I normally wouldn't be able to have that problem, but he wouldn't have wanted to go that way. Thank you. Okay, I've got to be a bit more slower with those movements then, if that's going to keep happening to me. Oh, actually, I didn't even double check. 200 bucks. Nice. That was a worthwhile fight. We just need to spend that money on repairs. And we didn't even take that much damage. Your head didn't survive well. But yeah, sweet. Anything important that should be repaired when we ever do get anything? No, these weapons are pretty crappy. Yeah, we'll be fine for the moment. Let's go this... Oh, actually. Do you guys have a blast furnace to create armor? Or smelters to create arms? Can't remember. I think it's workshop. Yeah, workshop should be the one that helps make them tools to get them really cheap. Yeesh. Not sure how many places actually have a workshop. Huh. Cheap tools might be a tricky thing on this map if we can't find one with a workshop. But that's okay. Just have to earn enough. 2,500. We're doing well. Gotta start spending that on some new brothers. Start converting them. Because by the time... Actually, what day is it? 23, yeah. Conversion usually takes... Where is it on my list? 13 days. So because of the half time, it should be about 6 to 7 days, 6.5. Sheesh, that's expensive tools. Even that's not worth it. That's double the price. Selling for 14, nothing's worth selling here either. Man, the economy of these towns really sucks. And no one to hire. Quest? Oh no. Yep, I thought so. It's monsters. Disappearing, they're found dead, mutilated. Oh, that's possibly necrosers? Oh, fudge, I can't pronounce that correctly. But yeah, whenever disappearing villagers is up as a thing on the town, it's a very high chance that their quests are going to be about monsters. We've hung around the south a lot. Let's go north. You know what? We might as well do it. We don't have dyes. Good. We'll start pushing north. We might get some hunters. If we start getting good money, we might find a good hunter that we can forcefully convert. Ooh, that's a rare one. Mustering troops. That usually diminishes the amount of troops that are in here, sadly. Oh, wait. That's a $680 militia. As far as I remember with my stats, yeah, militias can roll pretty high if you're lucky. I like this militia. What do you got, bud? You have recover. You don't have bonuses to fatigue, though. You have a lot of different masteries, so you can be anything you want. And you have shield mastery, but you don't have shield. You don't have melee defense. Mind over body. Rebound evasion. Battleforged. He's got Battleforged. Okay, that's good. The trick with the dynamic perks is some of the really good quality perks are hard to find. Like Battleforged and Nimble. Like, that's hard to find sometimes. And things like Duelist, as I mentioned before. There's just not the easiest things. Evasion, Rebound. Yeah, actually this is a really good chance. +5 Resolve. 2 melee skill. Let's do it. 6. Oh my lord! That's such a high roll! What's my stats say? 71's the max roll with a 53 as the lowest. 64 is so high. It's not legendary high, because with the stats in this game, I don't think I've fully explained it. They're very similar to vanilla stats. They've only been tweaked a little bit, because of, obviously, the genders giving slightly different either health or fatigue. But what Legends offers is some chances of characters to be legendary stats or legendarily poor stats, so like really crappy stats, which pushes them above and below the normal boundaries of what the stats are like in the normal game. So say like the normal game you'd have a maximum of like 57 melee. If you get a legendary character in here, which is a very low chance, you can push that to, instead of 57, it would be like, I don't know, 64. So the legendary version of a militia is 71, so this is really good. So that normally, with +2 melee skill, that'll come up to 94. Anything above an 85 is a good brother at level 11, so 94 is legendary. Which I like to call them as ultimates. So ulti, 2H. I don't know what type of 2H she's going to be just yet. We're getting a lot of good females on our team. Going to be battle sisters for sure. Two-handed something. Oh my goodness, she only has one choice. It's hammers. I don't think there's any good two-handed spears. Septum and Warfork. With the Legends mod, they've increased the types of weapons out there. So there's a lot new cool pole arms, a lot new types of spears and all sorts of stuff, and spear hybrids. So she could be maybe a two-handed spear if we find a spear that's two-handed. What else is there? There's rotate. That's not so great. Thrustmaster, 15% damage with thrust. Like, she's perfect for spears. Spear wall, everything. You know what? I might have to start checking the weapon houses, because if I can find a good two-handed spear, she's perfect. For the moment, though, really good high attack. We might give her... what do we want to give her? We want to give her the best armor we have. That's for our reserves. So is that a... Oh, that's a 20. Then we'll give you the 25 instead, bud. From our reserve here. That's a 40 helmet. 50. Oh, wow. Oh, because it looks a little different to the 40. She's got a decent sword. Give her a dagger. Give her... Yeah, give her the bandages from you. Why did I do that? Sweet. Now that we are here, though, nothing else here is super fancy. We can check the Weaponsmith. Oh, they're mustering troops, I forgot. Horrible supplies of weapons and everything. And... ah, their tools are expensive. I really wish people would have cheaper tools for us. But they're buying at 24. That's 270 for the chopper. I think now's a good time of selling this stuff. Make a quick buck on the side here. Sell a sling. Scythe, sadly, really doesn't carry into late game that well. Poking stick, poking stick. These short swords are not too bad, so I'll keep that. What else do we sell that's crappy? Maybe the nun's gowns? Yeah. And the 2 crappy helmets. We'll have some sort of outfit for the next person we have. Sweet, we're back up to money. Let's definitely good to have. Is there any cheap food? No. No. We'll survive for 2 days. The little town up north of us will probably have cheaper food. Whenever you want to buy things, smaller towns are usually the better choice. Yeah, there's really not much here. Surprisingly, there's a lot of fletching stuff. Okay, that was a really good pickup. I am very happy with that. We have now 3 really good late game brothers. Out of a possible 27. It's so good to have a higher amount of roster, but it also means you have to keep combing the bunch of noobs to get good brothers. 2 days to the east. Grafenstadt is... Oh, wow, that's that one way up here. Maybe? 3 days to southwest. Oh, man, it wants us to go back south. To, Thingamabob. Southern states. I think the best choice is just to wait for sunrise. There we go. Because it was such a short wait, I didn't have to camp. Disappearing villagers with a local holiday. I'm surprised they didn't have a disappearing villagers quest. Nice. Cheap food. Very happy with cheap food. Expensive too. Oh my goodness. We really need to remember if any of these towns get good supplies. Good tools. Prices. Because we can't live like this if we have everybody having horrible tool prices. It's going to drain us. Oh wait, I just bought a bunch of food. That's kind of stupid if I was going to take a caravan quest. I think we should take to these 4 towns. Yeah. Nothing's going to take us there well. I think that city on the right is just way too in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, we'll just go northwest. Let's hope this nice little fortification. Leather tanner, gatherer's hut, and a beekeeper. So you're probably not going to have the best tools. Actually, I am wrong. These are the best tools I've ever seen in this game at the moment. Not the game, this run. Selling for just 200. Well, we made the right decision there. And they've got really nice cheap mead. Oh, that's good. We might remember that because of the beekeeper. Maybe it's the beekeeper that gives them that? But in case we find... Ooh, hello. Ooh, hello. We have a chance of getting another good ranged character. You have your sling masteries. You also have... you don't have duelist. Oh, no, you do. Oh, I was looking at the wrong tier. Tier 6 is duelist always, and I looked at tier 7 for some reason, because there's so many options in tier 7 for this guy. Heavy rocks, double strike. Do you have recover? Please tell me you have recover. Yes, you do. Okay, we'll try him out. 49 rolls 1 better than the previous guy we've got, and he has range defense. Oh my goodness, I am happy. We've got our slinger thrower again. And there's no choice to become a bowmaster. Well, this is weird. I've never done a run like this before, but we now have 2 slinger throwers. Cool. I'm very interested to see how this run goes. And to see how we can do well with slings and throws. Oh, but I hate that he's gluttonous. Why, man? Why do you eat so much? He's going to take an extra food every day. And the other problem about gluttonous is there's a chance if you give them too much food, like if you keep buying and stocking up for your 7 days in advance, and you be smart about it, it punishes you because then they have a chance of getting fat. And it's like, ugh. And fat's normally good on melee bros, but for ranged bros, it just minuses your fatigue by 10 and gives you 10 health, which is what it does all the time. But it's just not a good bonus to have. Houndmusters are easy converts. They don't need to be dumb. And according to the stats, they're pretty basic in stats. They're not special, but they're not horrible. What else is there? Witch hunters sadly can't be converted. That's an expensive militia. That's a rat catcher. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to be really happy with what we have at the moment. We've got 2 good late game brothers that we want to convert, that will be converted. How are we doing for food? 3 days. Okay. Seems like these forests have really good food supply. So because we have our 2 really good brothers, I was losing trains of thought. Because we have these 2 that we really like, we're not going to collect anyone else unless we're going to keep them in our back line that can't be converted. Because we want another conversion to happen quickly. Wildman can't be converted. But sheesh, he wants a lot of money for somebody who doesn't care about money. Okay, let's move on. Sadly, I didn't realize this was a fort. Farming village, village, village. Okay. And keep. So these 3 is what we're going to work on. And that's a small fortification. Okay, so let's hang around these forests for a bit. Unfortunately, forests, as we just saw, are a little bit dangerous. Thugs, poachers. We're full health. Yeah, and we got tons of things. Tons of tools. Let's get ourselves a fight. I hate fighting in the forests, though. It takes too much effort to move from tiles to tiles. But that does make our slingers a little bit more beneficial. We'll just wait. You can see them, but we'll just wait. That's a favorable hit. Ah, and this is another benefit. Now that we have 2 slingers, there's a slightly higher chance that they're going to rush us. The more ranged you have compared to the enemy, pushes them to be like, hey, we need to rush you or we're going to get gunned down. But in the early game, if you don't have any ranged, they're like, oh, we've got ranged, you have to come to us. So it'd be like that, unfortunately. Okay, we'll just finish everybody's turns except for the ones that we're just going to shoot with. Oh, well. Nice, 70%. Happy with that. Okay, we'll just end our turn. Oh, there's a dog too. That barking confirms a dog somewhere. But with forests, sometimes they can get choke pointed, so they might move a very long way around your flanks. It's annoying that way. Oh, they've got their archers too. Sweet. Now I can push up. You're gonna go 2 that way, so I'm gonna go 2 this way? No. 1, 2, 3. I'll go 1 this way. Wait. Aha. Hello. Nice. We'll go this way. We'll go this way? Yeah, sure. I want to take the high ground, but technically I won't be able to do it and attack. And that might push them to take the high ground, which is not a good thing for me, but it makes them stop flanking, so I guess that's somewhat of a good thing. Nice human shield there, bud. 43, come on, new guy. Haha, first kill. Nicely done. In your first battle, too. I think he took a little bit longer. Nice. We'll move... Turn done. We'll move down this way. Nice. Okay. Ah, the dog came from that flank. Yeah. Forests are very unpredictable. I think they're starting to run. No, they're poachers. That's why. I was like, this is pretty early for them to run with that many. The poachers will work on keeping their distance in terms of... So you can't rush them. Oh, I probably should have pierced him, but then I can run up to him now. 1, 2, 3. Yep. You can only move 3 in forests. Unless you got Pathfinder. I really recommend Pathfinder. It's a lot better than I used to think it was. What a snipe. Because Pathfinder really works in situations where you're not doing so well. Like this. And the best thing about Pathfinder is it reduces the fatigue cost as well. I've got no ability to do that. Let's go chase this guy down. Oh, and now they're running. Oh, come on, man. Actually, I probably should have moved him to catch him instead of attacking. Oh well, he's probably going to get away. Nice. Dang. Nice. Oh, he got stunned, so he's not going to run. Oh, no, wait, he's still ready for an attack. And he rallied too. Sweet. Thanks, man. I didn't want you to go that far away. We'll wait. I don't need to do any ranged attacks. Chasing people in forests is so hard to do. Oh, come on, man. Missing your 70s. Okay, let's go. Nice. Nice. We'll move down and hit him. We'll try and flank out this way. He's probably going to run, and we probably don't have much of a chance of catching him. Down and kill. And yeah, there's no way we're catching him, especially if he runs. Nice. Yep, they retreated. Called it. Yeah, no way of catching him. The only way to best catch guys is if you get dogs. Dogs are really good. It's a lot better when they have armor so the dogs don't get instantly one-shot. But dogs are very useful. 72 bucks. 6 tools. Nothing fancy, but hey, it's a fight's a fight. XP is XP, and unfortunately no levels, not even from the new guy. But what we can do is we can earn a little bit of a buck if we fix a couple of these things up. Yep, that'll be good. Actually, wait a minute. That's worth repairing. That's worth repairing. These ones, not so much. Forgot about that. And short bows are not super strong. We might as well just keep one of them. Yeah, forgot about that. I keep forgetting the tool conversion is 10 bucks per tool instead of $1 per tool. If it was $1 per tool, that'd be just amazing. Give you guys daggers. Daggers to everybody. Too many daggers. Let's just destroy that one, destroy that. Sure, that's good enough. Let's move on, try and get ourselves a quest. We're doing okay for money. We spent a little bit because we got some new guys. Hopefully that converts themselves pretty soon and makes it a very good investment. They look like they got ambushed. Interesting. Interesting. That could have been maybe a fight, but it'd be a long chase, because I think those footprints were getting a little bit scarce. There, is that an archery competition? Oh no, ceremonial. So the incense is expensive, which is really cool, because the incense you can buy from the southern states, if you come up north, you can sell it pretty good, but if you get one of those events like that incense ceremonial thing, incense can double in price. So if you hang on to a bit of incense whilst trying to go northwards, it's actually really good. No good recruits. Food, how we doing? Could buy a couple fresh fruits. Could buy a ground grains. And now we're looking pretty healthy. Ah, it's also because we're on better terrain up here with all this grass. We're not eating as much food. Expensive tools. Cheap bandages. Do we need more bandages? Usually it's good to be prepared. But all of our important characters have bandages. Maybe one more bandage. Just for our other front line. This guy. There you go. Now anybody will most likely not die from bleeds. We don't really need to buy weapons, we're doing well. What you got for us? Delivery. 2 days to the south. Oh, goodness me. Raz San. I think that's a city-state. Yeah, you want me to go 2 days all that way for 200 bucks. Really? I'll check what the forest has to offer. 290, possibly 300 bucks. So still, that's not a good deal. This place has hunter cabins. And no hunters in sight. Oh, disappearing villagers, that's probably why. And that lumber is expensive. Everything here is expensive, sadly. What you got, though? Day to the north, delivery. To what town was that? Einstein. It's probably not exactly the word it is. Eisenstein. Or Essenstein? Something like that. It's a mining camp. Yeah, we could go that way. What else you got for us? Follow the tracks from right. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Return a statue. How healthy are we? Good. We're pretty healthy. We'll move you up the front line. Yeah, we'll take a statue for 800 bucks. Instead of going 2 days for 290 bucks. Sheesh. Some of these quests aren't super balanced well. Northeast. Okay. Hopefully they run out of the forest. Because I don't want to fight more forests. There they are. Come on, guys. Out of the forest. There we go. I think we clicked it at the right time. Oh, and we got peasants fighting with us. Oh, the poor things. Yay, we're not in the forest. Yeah, you guys won't survive this fight. It's sad that they joined the fight. Yeah, we'll wait. They're probably going to push to us, maybe? Let's see what happens. I want that bow. I don't have a bow user. Regardless. And I want that spear. That's a good spear. I think I'm getting my spear. And I kind of want him to get hit too. Oh, I rolled a 70 out of a 60. Okay, let's wait. Yep, they're moving forward. Sweet, this is what I like to see. When an enemy moves to you and you defend, it's usually the better choice. Oh, dumb peasants. Don't do this. Peasants don't usually kill steel. But they do get in the way. Ah, miners. Miners are tricky to fight because they will pretty much wreck your armor if you're not careful. Which happened to me in the last episode. I was a little cocky and a miner did get the better of me. So I should be careful around her. She's got a lot of good armor. We'll just wait. Okay, I want that one. And that one. Come on, man. 24? Oh, I guess that's all you've got. Oh, well. Let's move up and push that miner into position. There we go. That marksman... Oh, wow. Lucky shot, man. Rolls a 7 on a 28 chance. Yeesh. Okay, I have turns to move. I'll move you there. Oh, excuse me. Peasants. Peasants being peasants. Where do I want to go? Let's go here. Aha. Gotta get that archer. Nice, you got him to break. Now don't kill him. It's my job. Don't need peasants stealing kills. 14. I have to go for splatter. That's probably the better choice on the miners. Dang. Whoa, who died? Was that a peasant? Ooh, ho, ho. That peasant got wrecked. They've got 50 health. He probably got a headshot on him or something. Oh, and these miners have 100 health. They are a buffed version of the thugs. I should be more careful. Okay, I have a chance to get a double kill here. Okay, that's another peasant dead, that's fine. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Please don't steal my kills. 57. Nice. 69. Dang it! You had a chance to get both of those, girly. 48, 75, 75. That might be a glitch. Normally when they shoot out of a bush, they get visibly seen. Yeah, that seems to be a bug. But we remember he's there, so that's fine. Dang. Kind of trapped back here. I can move closer and go for that kill. Dang it. 80. Nice. He dropped the weapon. Nice. That's a good weapon. That's a two-handed spear. Technically. It's a spear mace, so 50-50. So she could definitely use that spear and be really strong with it. Hopefully, though, I did know about that one. Hopefully in the future we find a better spear than that. Nice. We need that guy. He ran and didn't attack, which is a good thing. Can't... Oh, I can move, but there's no way to move. Let's just go for the hit. Nice. No more kill stealing. This one's probably dead. Yeah. Sadly saw that coming. Okay, we need... You've got good defense. There's a chance the miner won't hit you. Yes, good. Good, now we don't lose the archer. What did he roll to hit us? Oh, sweet, it was an 18%er. He didn't get it. Good. Don't know why it didn't automatically just take me there. It wanted me to go through that square. That's a weird AI pathing. 29. Hey, got a headshot on him. Oh, that guy's gone. Yes! 80%. Okay, I'm gonna have to go in melee with him. Don't want you people stealing my kills. Wait, 11 turns, 1 turn. If I hit him really good, he's gonna steal the kill. Let's wait. Can any of you steal my kills? Yes, the 3... Okay, we'll just wait. There's no rush. Aha, and you did get a hit on him. You didn't, which is good in one way. Oh, don't hit my own guy. Nice. You are important to kill. 30? 31? Oh. Nice. Oh, he rallied. He's still running. Misses. He rolled an 88 out of an 87. So close, man. He's doing really healthy. Let's kill him. Nice. We'll run him down, because if you have one person surrounded like I do here, and you don't hit run them down, they just escape for free. So you've got to remember to hit run them down. With that much health, 92, I don't think these peasants can take him from me. He's going to move forward, he's going to hit him twice, he's going to hit him once and once. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks before they get a few. Oh, we'll risk it. Yep, that was a good risk. Holding my breath there. But if one of them got that little bit of the damage at the end, it would have been bad. Okay, so the other guy's escaped, so I really should just end here. He's rallied and realized he's smart enough to leave. Yeah, this is starting to be not the best XP. But we got a 65 out of that, so that was a very worthwhile fight. And we got the Golden Dag, or however you spell it. Golden Dag. Spear / mace, as you can see there. And in Legends mod, the masteries, depending on if it's like a spear mastery, one-handed mastery, two-handed mastery, they're very specific. It's not to the weapon, it's to the weapon's attack. So it's not as simple as saying, oh, I've got a spear, therefore spear mastery helps. It's tricky. Unfortunately, it's tricky, and I'll show you why. Where is it? A good example with this girlie. If we give her the Golden Egg, that's a thrust attack, and that is a knockout attack. So it's using a spear attack from thrust, and from the mace types of attacks, it comes with knockout. So with, where is it, Spear Mastery, in the base game, I believe, I really shouldn't be quoted on this, but I believe in the base game, the Spear Mastery would affect anything that said spear as a possibility in the weapon. But 100%, I do know this, in the Legends mod, that the Spear Mastery only affects thrust and spear wall and any sort of spear-specific attacks. So Spear Mastery in this one will only give me a reduction in fatigue for thrust, but it won't help me with knockout, so that's always going to stay a 30. So going for two different masteries, if you're using a dual-type weapon, is a possibility. It will help, but using an extra spare perk point for that is very expensive. Unless you're building a character specifically for that, I wouldn't recommend two masteries for one weapon. So working around one mastery is a little bit better. So for her, hopefully we find a two-handed spear that's just a spear that uses thrust and spear wall. But if not, we might just have to settle for one that's a spear, half a spear, pretty much. But yeah, 25% less fatigue, spear wall's no longer disabled, and I think it just says Spetum or Spetum and Warfork, so we might try and find those ones. I don't know, we'll have to see how we go. For the moment, though, does she have enough defense to be... No, she's got low health. She doesn't really have enough defense to be on her own when it comes to... I'll give her the better armor. When it comes to her starting to be a two-hander. And that's this is what I was really happy that dropped. This Militia Glaive is an upgraded spear. So if I have an example spear... Here we are. 25 to 30 is the Militia Spear, which is just the normal one you get. It's a very nice spear. But 25 to 30 is increased to 30 to 40, so this is a mid-tier glaive, but it's a spear. So as you can see, it's got glaive slash and spear wall. Now, I can't remember if glaive slash counts as a spear ability when it comes to thrust. So yeah, when we do get her to have thrust mastery, spear mastery, thrust mastery, it's practically what it is. We might see if it actually affects the glaive slash, because that might be part of spear-like attacks. I don't know. It's all a lot of effort to figure it out. And I'll make sure I figure it out for you guys. And we'll see how we go with it. And see how we make a two-handed spear person, which is very weird. But we'll do it. And she's got student. Happy, happy days. Good spear, good shield. A 55 armor, which we can give to our happy days there. 25s, 25s. Now I do remember this is a 65 base. This is a 55 base. Okay, so she... Actually, we care about her more. So we'll give her a little bit better armor. I love this guy. But because he has such high defense, I think 82 armor is going to suffice. She doesn't have as high defense, so 125 might be the only way for her to survive. Some decent hits. Okay. Golden eggs are nice. Sadly, not the best damage. Really doesn't push through people's armor well. A 20% chance to hit for a two-handed weapon is lovely. But unfortunately, this weapon gets outclassed pretty early on. As soon as you get it, you're like, yeah, I'll use it for 2 fights, and then later on you find like a mace or something, or an axe that's two-handed, and you're like, yeah, that does twice the damage, we'll survive. Moving on with it. Let's see. A lot of nice shields. Nice easy fight, and only 3 peasants died. Not that that really matters for me, but, you know. Oh, that's a cheap lumberjack. I said I wasn't going to get anybody else. Oh. Lumberjacks, though, this might not be a smart choice. According to the stats, lumberjacks have really low melee defense, and even if they roll high, it's not worth it. If you add triple melee attack and double melee defense, that's a winner. But lumberjacks melee, not melee, where is it? Lumberjack's ranged attacks can max out at 44 if he's a really good character. That's not worth it. Sad days. Sorry, bud. But he was so cheap, I had to check him out. Also, I really like killers on the run. Oh, only if he rolled better. Plus being unpredictable. With 5% chance to hit the head, plus being a killer on the run, he'd have like a 40% chance to hit the head. But he's got no damage. I mean, no attack. Dagger mastery, grappling. I mean, the only thing he could be good for... Does he have double strike? Yeah, he does. Nimble? Does he have... Oh, he doesn't have, lithe in tier 5. I mean, this guy is possibly viable, but I wish he rolled better. Backstabber, feint. He could be a really good dagger brother. That's what I'm trying to consider here. I'm really tossing it up between, should I risk it and put him in for the dagger, or should I just maybe pass and try someone better? Because dagger brother's a bit different in this one, in Legends. Weirdly enough, because where is it? I'll show you. If you switch to a dagger, you've got your normal stab, which is all right. You've got Katal daggers, which are a new level of dagger from the southern states. But what's really completely different in Legends, which you kind of have to get used to, because it's just weird, is they've completely overhauled puncture. Now, I said this wasn't an overhaul mod, but sadly enough, there's a couple little things in the mod that's overhauled. And puncture's one of those few things. So puncture doesn't work like a normal attack. If you see that very long description there, it says hit chance turned by your target's fatigue. So it's not determined on how good you are at attacking things. So a 67 melee skill, or if I have a really crappy, like 50 guy or something. 50 is not that crappy. Nobody on my team is super crappy. 41, 45 here. They could probably hit just about the same with puncture. Puncture's really determined by how exhausted your enemies are, but more importantly, grappling. It says parried hit chance increased by dazed, parried, stunned, netted by 25. If they are grappling or sleeping, you gain a 50% chance to hit. If you have dagger mastery, all of these bonuses are doubled. So if an enemy is grappled, you will almost always hit with puncture because of the silly 95% hit chance cap. So if you build a dagger brother that can grapple, I think grapples, that's the other thing I have to double check, is I do believe grapples based on your hit chance. So if you have another brother grapple something for you, then you have a puncture brother that just gets 3 hits for free. You can basically build a duo, an amazing duo brothers, that will walk up to basically hedge knights and stab them through their armor and kill them in 2 turns. Or 1 turn, depending on how much damage you got. Because insane things like... Oh, fudge, it's not on this character. Things like double strike... Eesh, you're really not helping my explanation here, guys. Really not helping it. But double strike gives you 40% damage. There it is. Goodness me. After landing a hit, the next attack does 40% damage. So if you're always hitting, you will get a 40% damage bonus on every second attack you do. So if you're puncturing people, you get 40% damage. There's some abilities that give you just a bonus 10% damage with everything you do. There it is. Assured... No, that's for melee skill. That's a different one. What else is there? There's a couple other little ones. Executioner's good with crippling strikes. Here we are. Crippling strikes lowers the chance of you giving injuries, so every time you do a puncture, you automatically practically give injuries. Executioner, 20% damage on anybody who's got injuries. And then you start racking up the damage, and dagger bros are good. But they're built so differently. Now, with the chance to hit head, I'm not sure how that works when it comes to puncture. Where is she? Because if you're still ignoring armor, you have a chance to hit the head. Cannot land critical hits for additional damage, and is not affected by double grip. So when you build a punctured bro, you can't just leave them unhanded, unless you want to make them grapple for themselves. A self-grappling bro that's on their own. So you can do that too, but because I think grapple works off of melee skill, if you build a brother with no melee skill, and you're trying to make him only puncture, it's just another factor to play in, because with your puncture, you need fatigue, you need resolve, and you need melee defense. Resolve is good because, actually, let's check. This will really determine. Do you have mind over body? He does. Oh. But he doesn't have bonuses in his resolve. Because mind over body makes you reduce the fatigue cost for everything you do. Oh, this is really tricky here. If he gets converted to a cultist, cultist gets bonus 5 resolve, bonus 10 resolve. And as far as I remember, I don't think it gets much higher than that. I'll just quickly check. Versus... the sacrifice, that's right. Yeah, I don't think it gets higher than 10. Because the profit, even if it does go to maximum level profit, it's still 10 resolve. Which is good, because that's an extra boost over the amount of resolve you can have. Does he have Fortified Mind? Fortified Mind's that extra second level. Yes, he does, and Gifted, and... You know what? Screw it. Stop talking about it. Try him out. Oh, crappy resolve, though. And crappy defense, but he does have that roll on the defense. We'll try it. We'll try him out. According to my memory, where's my little stats? Killer on the run needs to be dumb to convert. I'd have to force him with a weakened heart. Which will give him bonuses to resolve. It will. Nah, we'll just see how we go with him. Might have been a silly decision, but I think it's worth just trying to risk a little bit. There's no reach weapons we don't have, but we do have a 45 jacket. 30 plus 15. Yeah, sure. Plus we have this helmet, which is nice. And, yeah, sure, we'll give him the... Doesn't matter which shield it is. But we need to give him the spear. Give you bonuses, start working up the strength. Let's see, we'll give him... Ah, he doesn't have student, so he's going to take a little bit longer to get up there. But we will give him his slinger spins. Okay, let's keep going. Butchers are sometimes good, sometimes not. I really shouldn't keep getting more people. Oh, that's rare. Mystic Staff, eh? And Ancient Wood. Very high level crafting ability item. Ancient Wood. Very useful in making... Oh, fudge, what was it? Let's check it out. There was a very good shield, as far as I remember, that uses the ancient wood crafting. Coat of arms, mantles, really good armors and stuff from legendary creatures and everything. Fancy helmets, fancy shields. But where's that really good shield? Here we are. Lindworm. That's ancient greenwood. Ancient wood for the living tree shield. Regenerates 4 points of shield armor every turn. With a 2017 maximum fatigue negative 12. That's insane. If you're getting pelted by anything with shield mastery. But then, you think that's good. This one's even better. Unfortunately, it doesn't heal every turn. But look at that durability. 30 defense with 131 living greenwood tree shield. You basically be unstoppable almost. But yeah, ancient wood, and then you just need to kill a Shrat, I think, gives the glowing resin. I don't fight Shrats often, so don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure you have to kill a normal Shrat, and ancient wood might be a rare drop from Shrats, but being able to buy it in a town like this is just awesome. Sadly expensive, but, you know, sometimes the money is worth it for these kinds of things. Right, running out of food a little bit. Not a little bit, just running out of the cheaper food that's not doing so well. Oh, I'm already on a contract. What's my contract? Oh, yeah, that's right. We gotta go back. I forgot that a fight was important in terms of getting money. Sweet, we're happy with that. Kinda worried about this, what was it? This killer on the run, because... Day to the north. Yeah, I might do that one. Because I'll have to forcefully convert him. This place had some mead. So how would I do it? I'd go melee defense, fatigue, and then just stack his resolve. Now, on average, his resolve will go up to 63, which is pretty crappy, and it's only just over the line. But by forcing him with brain damage, it's an extra 15%, plus the fortified mind of 25%, plus the gifted. And now he's starting to look like he's going to have at least an okay amount of resolve. Not a great amount, sadly. Duelist is great, but not for Dagger Brothers. But getting enough mead to satisfy me trading him out. I'll do it. Oh, direwolves. I will take a direwolf fight, because there's only 4 of them. And direwolves provide very, very valuable late-game crafting materials. Of course he's going for my weak side. Direwolves are great because they give you pelts. And don't spend the pelts. I know it's so easy to do. Oh, I forgot to switch back our weapon. With their pelts, don't waste them on making the really cool direwolf mantles, the ones that go around the neck. It's a really nice thing to have, but unfortunately it's a trap because you're wasting good materials that is important for endgame material. Fur-padded cloaks, I think, are one of the better ways to spend direwolf mains. Should we go in here or here? They will push up. She has horrible defense in comparison, so they will pick her. Let's put her here, so she only has 1 attacking her. She doesn't have horrible defense, but I mean, in comparison to like 30s and 20s, yeah. They'll want her instead of like a 30. The AI in this game is very methodical, and it's just a numbers game with them. I probably should have moved, but I kind of wanted to kill. Oh, he didn't drop it. He dropped the adrenaline gland. I don't find oh, I should move there. Yeah. The adrenaline glands I don't find as valuable, unfortunately. So hopefully I get pelts instead of glands. It's always a chance with beasts. They really don't follow what you want them to do. Nice. That extra bonus of height probably helped a little bit. But yeah, sometimes in late game I do find it difficult to find direwolves. So it's always good to have a little bit early on to stack up a couple of pelts just for later. Beautiful shots, man. You're really holding your own. And the new guy got the kill. Sweet. There's one pelt. Sweet. Okay, that's better than nothing. And for a quick, easy fight that we didn't take damage? Yeah, barely. Barely any damage. I'm happy with that. And a bunch of cheap food that's not fancy. Okay. Oh, they don't have their meat anymore. Or was that the different place? Was that this place? Oh, that was all the way down there. Dang it. I got bamboozled by myself. Oh well, let's go back north. Are we happy with food? Yeah, we keep buying food when we don't really need it that desperately. Oh well, coming south was good in one way. It gave us... Yeah, let's go this way. It gave us those wolves. Right. Taking the shortcut here. You guys still have your usual. Let's check what your quests were. We couldn't check last time. A long way to the northwest, and we get 300 bucks. That's not too bad. Or go 2 days to the southwest and 180 crowns. Okay, these delivery quests are really not scaling well. That does take us to the mead place, though. But I think I'll go with 300 bucks. Long way to the northwest, around Hagen Hills. So, Hangman Hills. My goodness, I can't read. So it's going to be around here somewhere. Probably a bit to the northern part of it, maybe? Well, that's tough to see. Ah, yes, I just noticed the time. We'll quickly do this, and then we'll have to finish the episode. There we go. Nice. And we'll continue on into the next episode once we finish this quest. Time flies when you're having fun. And we're actually doing quite well. I might have to figure out what we're going to do with that kill on the run, but with the other two, very happy with how we're going. Very happy with that. Okay. So thanks for watching again. If you have any questions, just ask me in the comments or whatever, and I'll see what I can do. Hopefully I haven't forgotten anything. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks again. See ya.